Mark here again, cooking the books, bringing the info. So I did a video talking about why your best revenge is not success. It's a good second best revenge, but it's not your best revenge. And this is going to be part two to that. I'm just going to touch on that again real quick. Stuff that I've obviously it's from personal experience, right? Let me tell you why it's not your best revenge again, right? Just want to add or continue on, the first part in which I spoke on this topic, the subject matter. Uh, because again, I know I did it, and I know other men who have done the same thing. Success is the best revenge approach or method. And when I talk to my counterparts who have done the same thing, that again I've done it too. Go out and buy this, buy that, show off. Try to get some ego, score some egotistical points or whatever. We all had the similar motivation, which is just to show the person what they missed out on, or to try to get some kind of response or reaction out of the person, if not get the person back, right? And again, I said this before and I'll say this again. You want the person back. That's why you're doing it. Okay? Real talk. You want the person back, and that's why you're running around working 14-hour shifts, 12-hour shifts to buy that fancy car, or to buy that house, or to get the Rolex, or to get the $1,000 suits, whatever it is you're doing, to try to court the person's attention. And here's why, again, that method of success is the best revenge is nonsensical and really just stupid. Now that I'm getting older and thinking about it, it's really dumb, right? Because here's why. If a person leaves you, it doesn't matter. They don't want to be with you. That's just it. As men, it's hard to accept that, fellas. And I'm talking from experience. I've been there. I've had chicks as look, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. If y'all been watching my videos, y'all probably get this. Look, I'm confident as shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just a dude who's very confident in myself, right? Uh, and my shtick is my game. Like, I'm just a conversationalist. Like, I'm great at conversation. That look, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? God didn't bless me with all the beauty, right? I'm not the pretty boy. You got, if you're from 102 and you watching this video, I'm not gonna say nobody's name, but if you're from 102, we all know who the pretty boy was. You know what I'm saying? If you grew up on 102, something Jamaica, Queens, and you watching this video, I'm not gonna say the person's name, but I'm pretty sure everybody who grew up on 102, all the dudes, knew who the pretty boy was, right? There's always that one pretty boy that you never want to bring your girl around and you always want to be. You see, those are the two things. You don't want your girl around him, and you secretly envy him. You want to be him secretly, and you don't want your girl around him. Those are the two things. And this was so I'm not. I was never that guy. Never that guy. But so I work with what I have. Right. I'm good with the game, with the conversation. I'm an expert with conversation. I'm just good at that. It is what it is. Right. We all got our gifts. I say all that to say this. Speaking from my perspective, right? Like, okay, that's what I pride myself on. I'm like, yo, I could talk my way into anything, talk my way out of anything. Any woman I come across, I could, you know what I'm saying? It's the confidence, right? And when you face with the reality that no, nigga, she don't want you, it's a tough pill to swallow. It's kind of a tough pill to swallow, fellas. This is real talk here. When a woman walks out on you, no matter what, it's a blow to the ego. If we're gonna be real, if we're gonna talk real, fellas, it hurts a little bit. It hurts a little bit, right? So you kind of feel a little like, yo, you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? You're really not that fly. You know what I mean? You gotta accept it. Like, even the pretty boys, right? Like, it doesn't matter. Here's why it doesn't matter. You could have the most money, she'll leave. You could buy her all the stuff in the world, she gonna leave. If it's not, and I ain't gonna get into physics because y'all watch my videos, y'all know I'm a physicist, right? I'm a scientist at this stuff. I love this the science. I'm not gonna go into all of that. I'm just keep it funky. We're just gonna talk. If it ain't meant to be, it ain't meant to be. That's layman terms. We're not gonna go into the science. I can tell you the science of it, but we're not gonna do that. Just gonna keep it layman terms. This is guys at a bar having a conversation. I'm talking to everyday Joes. Is if it's not meant, if she's not the one for you, she's not the one for you. No matter what you buy, no matter what you do, no matter how much game you got, no matter how pretty you are, no matter how fly you might think you are, if she's not the one, she's just not the one. She's gonna go, right? The universe is gonna move her. Doesn't matter. Something's gonna happen. It's gonna make them change, right? Whatever she had for you, whatever the vibe was, it's gonna change because it's just not. The universe is like, yo, that's not who you're supposed to be with. Y'all were supposed to be in each other's lives for a moment. You're supposed to get some lessons. She's supposed to get some lessons, and then you're supposed to part. That's just how it works, right? That's just how the universe works. It's how it operates. So these are reasons why success is a stupid idea. And as I get wiser and wiser, success is really the dumbest revenge in the world, because the concept behind success is the best revenge is you go out, the person leaves you, and you go, aha, okay, watch this. I'm gonna show her. You know what I mean? You don't say that, but this is the thought. This is the concept. Word, you gonna leave me? All right, watch this. You know, and you go out and you put your alpha male out there, and you go out there and you conquer the world. Now look at me. But here's the reality. She's still not going to want you, fellas. You know what I'm saying? My guy, she's still not going to want you. You just got to let it go. Because again, this is bigger than materialistic thinking. When you think success is the best revenge, you're thinking material. You're thinking material, right? Call a spade a spade. You're thinking materialistically. If I get this, or I get that, or I do this, or I do that, I'm going to show her, or I'm going to show him. And it's mostly for men. I'd have to ask women, because I don't really see women doing that. Success is the best revenge. I don't really see when it's more so like a man thing, because we're men, we're alpha, and men are judged in society, whether it's true, whether it's, I'm not going into the morality of it all or the ethics of it all, but whether it's true or not, men are judged based off what they have, right? Women are judged based off their beauty, their booty. Men are judged based off what material, wealth, status, reputation. What's your status in life? That's how you're judged. It is what it is. Looks is really, looks is when you're young, like you're in college, you're in high school, looks count. But when you get older and you become a man, it ain't so much about looks. If it was, trust me, a lot of guys would not be married or have women, right? You see a lot of women with guys who you're like, what the, his money's right. You understand? Or his ability to procure resources is on fleek, as they would say. Right? Your ability to hunt, to go out there, to provide, to protect, those things start to come into to take precedence over your physical features. So physiology gets backseat, and your ability to provide, to protect, to procure resources, that takes the front seat. This is why you would see some women who are not necessarily physically compatible with a guy, and you're like, what the hell? Because homeboy knows how to provide, to protect, and to procure resources. As you get older, these are the things, and we're talking about real women, not little girls and not little boys. So I say all that to say, that's why saying success is the best revenge just does not jive. It doesn't jive, because no matter how successful you get, she's still not gonna want you, fellas. You know what I'm saying? And there's some dudes out there who just can't wrap their brains around that. Like, I know guys who are like that, who just can't accept the fact that, yo, she don't want you. No matter what. Like, she's not, you can go out and get as successful as you want. She's not going to be your woman. She's not the one for you. And it is for some guys, especially insecure dudes, it is hard. It is hard as hell to swallow that pill, to look in the mirror and still feel like a man when your ego, your pride has just been crushed by a woman, right? I could go outside and punch you in your face right now as hard as I can. It ain't gonna hurt no more than a woman telling you some real, ego violating stuff, if you get what I'm saying, right? There's no pain in this world will hurt you more than a woman. Men, we know, real men. This is what we're talking about. A man could talk about your mama, and you're more likely to let that go than a woman saying some ego crushing stuff to you, right? And women can say some stuff that'll destroy a man, right? So we're very sensitive to the female energy, and it's by nature, by the universe, but it's the correlation between testosterone and estrogen, masculinity and femininity, the energy. Again, I'm not going to go too much into the science of it. Just take my word for it at that. But this is why, again, success is not the best revenge, folks. You're really spinning your wheels trying to, and again, I'm speaking from experience. I've done it. Spun my wheels to try to impress a woman many times. Oh, word, you gonna leave me? All right, I'm gonna go do this. I'm gonna go do that. And I jump through hoops, and I get the Hummers, I get the house, I get the raw. I'm walking around with a $15,000 Rolex on my hand. Look at me, shorty. She's still not gonna be my woman. She still run off with Joe Bob, who ain't got no watch on his hand. You dig? I'm running around with a $15,000 presidential Rolex, and she's walking around with a guy who's got a freaking, what do they call them, a swatch, or what are those cheap plastic watch? Dude's watch probably cost like, it probably came in a cereal, a Jack in the Box. Remember, no, Jack, what was it? I forgot, I think it was Jack in the Box, whatever the candy was. That box candy, and it comes with like little toys inside of it. His watch was like it came in one of those boxes where you open it up and it comes inside the box, right? The watch don't even cost the box that it comes in. It's cheap, but she runs off with him. You see what I'm saying? And here I am killing myself buying this Rolex, and she runs off with Joe Bob, who has a freaking, $5.99 watch on his wrist. You see my point? Success is not the best revenge, fellas. The best revenge, and I said it, I'm doing this because I'm trying to help my brothers out there, all right? And take it from me. I'm the poster child, all right? I put my own dirt out there. I've been walked out on many a times. Chicks would be like, oh, I'm out. And I'm like, but, all right, watch this. Run down here and do it. You just got to take, fellas. But here's the thing. The gyms are shut down, so I'm not in the gym, but I work out a lot, right? And I got like these dumbbells in my house. These are like 60-pound dumbbells. And I curl them every day, right? Every day I'm sitting here studying or whatever. I need to break. I go curl my dumbbells, right? Right now I got calluses on my hands. Like I got these big ass calluses on my hand. My hands feel like sandpaper. And I say that to say this, right? The weights I have is pure metal, right? And they're heavy as shit. So I'm lifting them all the time. And what happens is my hands develop callus. And your callus is just a protective, it's defensive kind of method that adapt. It's like your hands adapting, right? Your adaptation, right? Your hands adapting to the weights. So you develop a callus, and it hardens, and it allows you to endure the workout and to work out. Your hands won't hurt as much because of the callus that's developed, right? I'm saying that to say this: the more you go through something, your mind becomes like your hand. Your mind becomes calloused, right? You callous your mind, so your mind becomes toughened. It becomes hardened, so that you don't, okay, I got to go kill myself, jump through hoops to prove something to some girl. You ain't got to prove nothing to her, because no matter what you do, she's not going to come back. And here's the dumb part. Even if she does come back, she's coming back for the wrong reasons. You dig? So you go out there and you get successful, and she comes back. She's coming back because of your success. Now, God forbid your success dissipates, which it will. It will. And when I say that, I'm not hating, and I'm not saying that you're going to. But when I say it will, I mean in this sense that you're not going to have the same level of success every single day. That's just impossible. It's impractical and it's improbable. Life don't work like that. You'll have some years where you're making buku bucks, and then there's going to be times where you're just down. It's a roller coaster of life. So what that tells you and tells me and anybody with common sense is that if you go out and procure all the success and you do get her back, right? Because success is the best revenge, and you win her back with your success. When you're on that pinnacle and you come down, then that means she's gone, because she only came back for the wrong reasons. So when those parameters that you use to bring her back are no longer there, that means she'll no longer be there. So you're a sucker. You understand what I'm saying? You're a sucker. Straight up like that. You're just a straight sucker. If you really want to get revenge, you boss up and just be like, okay, you left me. You take your tail, tuck them between your legs. You get your little yellow belly, and you move on. That's it. Tuck your tail between your legs. Get your little yellow belly going on. You shed some tears if you got to. You snot some boogers, in private. Don't let nobody see you crying. You do this in private. And then you move on. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Just leave. Just leave. Be happy and keep it moving. Be happy for the lessons you got. Make sure you take the lessons from the situation, so that you can sharpen, you can improve, and you don't make the same mistakes over and over and over again. And you move on. Best revenge. The best revenge is just to tuck your tail between your legs, get your little yellow belly on, shed your tears, your boogers, whatever, and keep it moving. Do it in private. Don't let her or anybody see it. Do it in private. And then you keep it moving. And that's your best revenge. That will be your best revenge, fellas. Just because I'm all too tired about reading in the news about dudes wilding out, flipping out, beating up their women because they're out there this and that, or offing their women and offing themselves, and it's just crazy out there. The things men are doing because they can't deal with the volatile and the explosive nature of the breakup. Right? You got to know how to just let go. They always say, get over the women, get over them. No, that's not who you got to get over. You got to get over yourself. Peace.